She thought dreams were something for when she was older, smarter, stronger, had worked hard enough to deserve them. She had to get through the BS first before she could take on things she cared about, like the environment, equality, her novel, healthy food, running, spirituality. Then one day, Greg Terry was gone, off to a dreamland called Woolman, a place tucked into pastures and forests where you live what you believe. A place that teaches action on environmental and injustice issues, lives in nature, has people that deeply care about everything, causes that sent her spiraling into excited inspiration. Whoa, wait. He suffered in school the same as she, yet he was now living the things he loved. Meanwhile, she hated herself for never being good enough, afraid to even try. She might be scared. Her dream began to reach out hesitant tentacles to Woolman, so she applied. But between the time her application was sent and her acceptance letter was received, she started looking at her life differently. Woolman's motto, or lack thereof, became increasingly evident in her life. Cramming her time into beliefs that were not hers didn't give her self-worth. Hiding from things she loved didn't create who she was. Suffering through school was teaching her how to lose herself in a crowd. An acceptance letter fell into her hands, a permission slip, if you will, and this time, as Hillary says, she thought about what she was saying yes to. She was saying yes to a place where she decided she could be herself, a place she accepted, she would be accepted, invigorated, and challenged by people who had the same dreams she did. She was saying yes to a land where if you had a dream, you had a cheering frenzy to help you start acting on it. So she walked into Woolman and was set free by the initiation of Isaac's house, the groundedness of Kelly's music, the love spurring Rob's gift economy, the devotion to Sebby's circus pursuits, the fearlessness of Bam Bam's speeches, the inclusivity of Oz's dance party. This is a land that valued effort over image, so she started setting up slack lines between trees, asking people how their days were, taking off for the Bay Area filming, concocting mediocre pumpkin pie. It's actually not even mediocre. Launching into impassioned speeches about barefoot running and fish have feelings. She had a dream to grow her own food, so her hands were in the dirt next to Maggie or Matt or Amanda every Wednesday. She had a dream to attempt running down her food, and even if the turkeys didn't appreciate the exercise, it was worth Morgan's panting smile and almost victory. She had a dream to be a teacher and learned she loved whiteboards. She allied with Chloe and Sebby's struggle against the dress code and dancing what they feel, what we feel. And are waiting to hear about the board's compromise about the dress code. She had a dream to make a difference in the world. She used her hands to create banners, posters, documentaries, PowerPoints, and letters to let her voice be heard. And it was here that she became me. I loved myself for the first time because I lived the life I believe in. The spirit of woman and the people it attract create an environment I feel safe to be in. And every day is exceptional because we determine the time for things we find meaningful. Here at Woolman, I've grown into myself. I know how to speak my mind now. People join me in weird quests to push self-defined limits. I know how to lead a discussion and counteract an assumption. People at Woolman laugh when I try to explain I used to be shy. I took a dream when I made it a reality. And now Woolman is ending. I'm afraid to go back home and lose this new self. I spin myself stories of being shut down when I speak my mind, holding a protest sign alone. But walking into Woolman, I had a dream myself and others would accept me as I am, and I made that dream come alive. If I dream of change, love, revelation, I have the power to make it happen. So even if I'm alone with this sign, I'm going to change someone's day. I might get a smile, a fan, a partner, or 2 or 3 or 4, and those are the ones that count. My dreams gave me direction, led me to the people I want to create relationships with. They fulfill me and they give me self-worth. So when I go home, I may be scared, lonely, confused, constrained, but once upon a time in a land called Woolman, I was truly happy as myself, living what I believe, and I'm never going to let that go. Thank you, Woolman, for showing me why dreams exist.